Well, happy Thursday, backseaters. This is Deputy Pat Scott with the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office, bringing you a Thursday edition of Live on Patrol. Glad you're able to join us. We weren't sure we were going to be able to go live today. We had to get a new modem installed and weren't sure how long it was going to take. We thought it was going to be at least another hour or two, but here we are, up and running, and we're going to be live here for at least an hour, maybe a little more. We'll see how the day goes. But I am at Aurora in Victoria. I'm about to turn on Victoria, and I'm about to give Reverend Spence a call. As Mary, who runs the deli over at the Nolans on the Maplewood-Oakdale border at Stillwater and Century, donated 24 pair of gloves and 24 hats for the homeless. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Mary, we very much appreciate you. Very much. So Monday was a holiday, which is why you didn't see Undersheriff Mighty Mike Martin go live. And yesterday, the entire CAT team and intelligence unit were tied up on a very confidential detail, and we'd have had to have been on mute for just about all of it. This guy apparently doesn't know what he wants to do. So let's give Reverend Spence a call.
Greetings, you've reached Reverend Darrell Spence.
Well, I guess I'll try him again in a few minutes. But everybody joining me today for this ride, thank you. Appreciate you very much. I see Deputy Darren McDonald is keeping an eye on us. Darren, if you are with the Reverend, please have him give me a call. I want to get these graciously donated gloves and hats down to him. It is a chilly but not unbearable 7 degrees here in Ramsey County, St. Paul, Minnesota. Kind of gloomy and overcast for those of you who might... there's the Reverend. Hey, Reverend, you're live on patrol.
Hey, how is everyone? I didn't know you went live, so you didn't show up. Don't tell Pat Scott I'm talking about him.
Are you still down there?
I am at the LEC, about to walk out the door of the LEC. I had to pick up mail.
Are you going out the front door or back door?
I only go out the front door. I can't get in the back door.
Can you wait there about 5 minutes? I'm going to drop off this box of hats and gloves to you.
Yes, sir. All Tell everybody I said hello.
Hey, everybody, all you backseaters. I think you heard him, Reverend Spence, the amazing Reverend Spence. Hey, by the way, while I've got you on the phone, tell us about the award you just got on Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah, I got the local legend for the things they think I do in the community, which are they appreciate. So yeah, we got that, and we also got man, we got a nice story, and I included the backseaters on today's Pioneer Press.
Oh, nice.
Of what we do and where we get all the stuff that we pass out. So
Well,
that's on today's Pioneer Press.
It's definitely not what they think you do. It's what you do. And you do amazing things for the community.
Thank you, Pat.
Local legend is very, very appropriate.
Yeah, we got to meet Pat Scott outside.
I will pull up in the Durango in about, I'm at Marion University right now. I should be there within 5 minutes.
Yeah, all right.
All right, see you soon.
We'll be out there, yep.
Bye.
Home for him was confirmed to be the 1845 Uni.
I was able to catch it in time, but just as a reminder, give me about 2 seconds to cut my volume off or go mute before you talk about any. Yeah, it's probably a pretty good idea. I will leave this channel off.
I'll call you as soon as we get on something.
Copy that. Team is out being their usual busy selves. And I am not going to monitor our confidential channel. Let me know where. Right ahead of us there is Regions Medical Center, the premier trauma center in the region. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If ever I have a medical emergency, I want St. Paul paramedics to scoop me up, and I want them to bring me right here. I am riding alone today.
Green traffic. Cell phone snowing in Charles. Delta Charlie Lima, it's 572.
Felt like that red Honda was getting ready to do something silly that would have gotten him a ticket. So gave him a little heads up that eyes were upon him. A lot of eyes. All the backseaters and me. So yeah, I have got a box full of hats and really good winter gloves from Mary.
132 clear.
Copy 132.
And we are about to deliver them to Reverend Spence. See the law enforcement center there on the right. I think this is the Reverend. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Hey, you with the Rev? You got the Rev with you? That's Andre Robinson right there, backseaters.
Peace, y'all.
You got the Reverend with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Want me to grab him?
Yeah, I got the stuff for you guys. And he's got to get his face on camera. Hopefully the Rev will come out here in a second. Well, looks like he's already got his hands full. Where you at? Which one? Make sure you get your face on camera real quick here.
Yes, sir.
There's the Rev and Andre. Let me, okay, there you go.
Thank you.
All right. The Rev is very appreciative, Mary. You backseaters do amazing things for the homeless.
Did you get the paper?
The newspaper? Not yet. I will. Oh, I will be. See you guys.
Yeah, see ya.
The Rev in Star Wars. Hey, Rev, you just got some right now. Grab some gloves there, brother. A lot of cars down here today. Well, I spent a lot of the morning over in the west sector up off of University Avenue and Frogtown. I think we'll head east for a little bit. Seem to have an exceptionally good picture today. That is one nice thing about the winter air. It's generally crystal clear. So we did have an auto theft earlier today where the thief tried to run over the owner as they fled in the vehicle. I think I said that was on the east side. So keep an eye out for a 2008 Mazda CX-9, which is an SUV, the larger of the Mazda SUVs. It's blue in color, and the plate is FJU, like Frank John Union, 936. FJU 936. If you see that anywhere here in the metro, call 911. Don't message me. Don't put it on the thread here. Call 911 first, and then go ahead and put it on the thread. New Hope Baptist Church here on the right. The amazing Reverend Patterson. We really do have some amazing reverends in this community who take care of people who are in need, unsheltered people, people living below the poverty level. They get food and necessities to them. Pretty amazing group of men and women in our churches here in St. Paul. We're pretty lucky. Got a little bit of information from somebody who monitors, or actually, monitors and contributes to one of the scanner pages. Trying to get a little bit more information from them. I'm going to pull over here and forward it to our intelligence unit. See if we can get a little more information.
533. Long number 391501. Myself and 538 will be heading to a DOC in the Skyway over Jackson from 400 Robert Street.
Copy in the Skyway over Jackson at 400 Robert Street, 1422.
November 80. 310-6 crash. How many of us moved out to Cedar Lake?
1423.
We are northbound on Edgerton right now.
Both there, 1423.
Traffic light up ahead here is Maryland. I think we'll head east from there.
Okay, 7073.
Go ahead.
Some person at Grace's at 6685 Small Step Road. RP's 20-year-old son told her, "You're all going to die." And then me, he is heavily intoxicated and has a history of being heavily intoxicated and making statements like this. RP does not know what to do, calls for him all the time, and nothing gets done. He also told her before she called that, "I'm dying. Be prepared." And that's all we have. He's not being aggressive right now.
Copy.
Copy.
Can I get an ETA on EMS?
Copy.
Got the Arlington Hills Lutheran Church on the right here. And right next, I guess that's all the church. Okay, here's the East Side Library. That's what I thought was right next to it.
Current's going to be a phone call request regarding a fraud. There's 2520 cars information. I'm client cell phone 100, approaching 55, described as a red Ford Escape or similar. King David Paul 198. Comes back to a 2010 Ford Escape to a party out of Brooklyn Park. Driver appeared to be distracted, was swerving over lane lines and throwing stuff into the back seat. 1425.
Well, hey, brother-in-law Dan. Good to see you. Watching the live, riding with us. Glad you got the heat back and the pipes thawed.
Somebody moved it.
7-3 clear. Copy, thank you. 1426.
161, copy.
Copy, thank you.
1420.
Advising at County I and Long Lake, a male and female are yelling at the intersection.
Maybe 30.
1426.
248.
248.
We're going to give this young man a courtesy ride to Regions.
Copy and route to Regions 1427. Grove 804. Are you still code 4?
K350 Metro. $7155.
Kate, 253.
It's K350. Can you tell me the radio ID on this radio?
Type 4 comes in there alone, hang on, area 1325 Uni.
Yes, sir.
307.
570 standby. K350, your radio ID shows as DNR K178 mobile. Thank you. Appreciate it. This is B12, my friend. SG12. 10-7 court. Okay. Good afternoon, 1429.
Capsule at 4.
Grossman staffed. And we have some local charges on as well.
We are eastbound on Case, coming up on Earl.
7155, you can disregard, he's not in there.
Take a swing by the
Information on a driving
rec center up here at Case and Duluth.
From Lakota Bridge, a red Tesla sedan with an unknown 28 seen driving at excessive speeds. Information at 1429.
There's the rec center there on the right, and those apartments just on the other side of it are where in May of 2010 the second killer of Sergeant Bergeron from the Maplewood Police Department was arrested after a fairly lengthy standoff, trying to get him to come out and surrender peacefully. He was an accomplice to the carjacking and murder. The actual shooter of Sergeant Bergeron was permanently removed as a threat by Canine Officer Dave Longben of the St. Paul Police Department after he
Can you open up
attacked
another
and
medical, same issue?
sucker punched
Another ambulance for male patient.
Officer Longben with a, I believe it was a wrench or a toolbox wrapped up in a towel. Fairly savage assault on Officer Longben, who was able to stop the threat
Breathe in, who's in pain, info at 1431.
rather decisively.
255 Metro, clinic crash.
1432.
You're welcome, 1432.
I believe he was looking to report a company that's based in Cottage Grove.
Hey, firm. He's going to have to report it through Minneapolis first, if you could show me clear.
Okay. Alright, 7155, your status?
We're go for it.
Leanne Olson, you got your supper in the crock pot. I hope you're feeling a little better today. Your prayers have been with you.
Metro?
570.
1060.
1433.
Hopefully this little stretch of construction here on Maryland will get done soon and get both lanes, both eastbound lanes, opened up again.
Tango. 5285 Tango. I guess Alina's calling on their end too. Is it just 2 rigs that are needed or 3? Just 2. I'm with Alina and the ambulance. Copy.
For Tango Ramsey.
1434.
Hope all of the backseaters are staying healthy for the most part with these,
Metro 25
with the clear arrival of winter.
12 from Highway 41 on a black Jeep. Paul Edward Mary 840, similar to that. Passing a semi in the shoulder, driving at a high rate of speed. Information only at 1435.
Joe Cross for medical, first on scene, ambulance en route, 162 approach.
161 W46.
1435. 2415.
445. Good report.
Copy. 2412.
2272. What do you got?
This
Just
BP
advising
station here on the right
911 hang up at the
used to be kind of a
Library,
hot spot
Roseville,
for stolen
2180.
cars. But between the extremely cooperative
Metro 4560.
owners and employees
Westbound
and some very attentive and involved neighbors with their camera setups.
Info only at 1437.
Jesus Christ. It's cut back on it considerably. And the The thieves know this isn't a good spot for them to come.
680 Metro. 680. Any crash. 1437.
Copy.
We still have not gotten a lot of snow here in the metro area. I think we maybe had 3 or 4 inches fall last week. And I think we had 2 snowstorms before that that were basically just dustings of snow.
Woodbury 7184.
So I feel bad for all my snowmobiling and
7184.
ice
Checking your
fishing
data.
friends. That the winter has maybe not been the greatest for you, but it's been a pretty mild winter.
I'll be clear SNR, and I'll take that other front pending.
Copy.
16 on Metro. I'll be 10-6 at medical. 1440.
Saw something about stuffed cabbage rolls scroll across. I definitely love those. I'm going to pull over here for a second, folks. Bear with me.
4550 Chrysler 1052 refusing. First on scene, taking the right lane. East 94 under Huron.
Street 35 happen.
A little bit of quick research here.
1442. A missing person, 2397 14th Avenue East. Um, 1442. Grove 806.
806.
Insurance going to be found property 8790 Ireland Avenue South for a found bicycle.
Yeah.
Grove 804.
Oh, I hate when I enter something into the wrong line, especially when it was
804.
as long as a VIN.
Here is a citizen assist at the police department for a walkout regarding a missing passport. Copy.
Okay, we're back rolling.
Check 500. I need a custody dome and the ones in Barry's a lot of crossing the DO.
What kind of vehicle?
A van.
Custody for a van, 1445.
Like right in the middle of the lot listing with my life.
Nope. Can you assign me to that pursuit from earlier? Case number should be 2450 0636.
Will do. 1445.
They're calling us right now, stand by. Sure, 4046.
Well, brother-in-law Dan, chili sounds pretty darn good too.
4046.
DOC 1736 Graham. Property manager says a guest of one of the residents there needs to be removed. The resident wants the guest removed. Sounds like the guest is under the influence. 37-year-old native female. 43.
The exchange and clear June 22.
You're amazing.
46.
We are north on Ruth Street at the extreme northeast corner of the city of St. Paul. Coming up on Larpenteur here, and the other side of Larpenteur is the city of Maplewood.
437 Edmund. the school's dispatch that called in, taking an info from their school staff for the female payment.
Copy for the domestic at
That
2196
she felt
Forest Road,
unsafe and
Portland.
needs help. She seems to be having a manic mental health episode. 189, I copy your 1447.
1447.
355 traffic.
355.
355 traffic on IUP just east of Prosperity. 319 X-ray Lima Alpha.
Copy out at IBM Prosperity, 1447.
Mr. EMS violation. Just a routine response.
Copy out, they cleared on.
Part of the reason this isn't going to be a super long live today is I have my grandson's performance at his school going on later this afternoon. Not going to say where he goes to school, but I very much love and am very proud of you, Maddox Patrick, and your mom, Kirsten, who is a fellow deputy here at the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office.
522, she'll be out of 533's call.
Copy out at 400 Robert.
Maddox's grandmother, Trish, was my wife, who, at the time of her passing, was a police commander with the city of St. Paul, where I served for 30 plus years. And quite honestly, the best cop I ever worked with. And the most amazing woman I ever knew. Okay, you guys are all making me hungry, Joanne. Jalapeno cornbread with chili? Yeah, you think?
Squad 533. This will be assisted with 3822. The three of us will head to 141 East 4th.
Copy 1450.
Looks like they have the central and eastern districts tied together on one radio channel.
Heads on Cork County check.
What you doing?
Grove 801.
801.
I'm going to take 804's call, and 04 is going to take the found property. Over.
Copy.
We are back westbound on Maryland. Didn't seem to be a whole lot going on in that northeast quadrant of the city.
Maple Park 933. Hold for a check at 12004 Street. Repeating 91-year-old mother. Keeps ringing busy when trying to call her. She says her mother lives in Cottage Road but has for 30 years. Nothing.
Central Park.
Five 2-2, can I get the description one more time, please?
I'll be 10-8 for shift.
It is an Asian male, 35 to 45 years old, 5'8", wearing teal and possibly black.
Black Kia Soul.
After 46.
Involved in some stuff in Minneapolis yesterday. They kind of gave me a wide-eyed look. I got a black Kia Soul just turned into Cub on Maryland. Kind of gave me a wide-eyed look. Kelly, can you run the plate when I read it off?
667 Metro.
No Kelly, Nicolette,
667.
You know what? You can disregard.
10-8 shift.
Older gent.
1450. 694 Metro.
248, I copy that you're en route to the call at
volume back
563
down.
55.
Good afternoon, 1455.
670 Metro.
673.
670 Metro.
673.
10-8 shift, good afternoon.
1455. Metro.
621.
10-8 shift.
1455.
Copy, one adult male in custody, 1455. Woodbury 8202.
Oh,
702, I copy.
Copy, step.
way too much traffic headed
312.
southbound.
1456.
So I'm going to get to where I want to go another way.
1432 shows the route to 565 Holly.
Everything makes sense now. Caller is calling for Cottage Grove in Washington County, Oregon, not Minnesota. You can cancel.
If you haven't already, we definitely appreciate it when you share these lives. We want to get the message of humanizing police officers out there.
Good afternoon, 1457. 113. Good afternoon, 1457.
We're really no different than anyone else. We laugh, we cry, we tell corny jokes. Love good food. I think I probably started off this thing of what are we eating on these live streams by from probably day one, talking about different foods and different restaurants I like.
Girl V121.
504 Metro.
504.
Any chip?
1458.
620 Metro.
620.
Safe shift afternoon.
Good afternoon. 1458.
314 Metro.
314.
Any chip afternoon.
Good afternoon. 1458.
You're westbound on Ross at Duluth. Ross is an east-west street that runs parallel to 7th Street.
607.
1 block to the north.
605.
46 Metro.
106.
Safe shift afternoon.
1450.
Kids are getting out of school now.
558.
Any per shift.
1459.
D3 copy. Is this person still following?
76 Metro.
NHL.
76 1459.
Copy. 5285 Tango, clear for it. Copy.
I copy that you are en route to the alarm at 1055 Payne Avenue at Dollar General. There's squad to assist. 358.
357.
Copy 1500.
357, you can cancel. I'm going.
Metro. 25.
331, you can cancel.
Read 107. Good day. Good night.
Cancel
1500.
357, please.
Copy 357, you're clear.
723.
Copy.
Hello, loose German Shepherd with a purple collar in the area of Leeward Trail and Lakeview
Oh,
Drive.
that car I just
Something
ran,
to get
the
him to come
registered
closer.
owner has an order for protection filed against them,
531 Metro.
but they were alone in the vehicle, so there's no
531.
reason to
10-7.
stop them.
1501.
7184.
349 and a squad to assist for a DOC at 410 Van Dyke
Copy.
Street at the apartments. There are 2 homeless people laying in the stairwell by the front door. 353. 353, 1501.
Alan Ryder, thank you for watching us from
357.
England. Sandra from South Carolina. Luann Burgess from Maine.
4550 cars information now. Play northbound 35W from Industrial.
Kelly from
Describes the black
Wisconsin.
Nissan SUV plate similar to Adam Paul Frank 382. Swerving across lanes aggressively and brake checking 1501. Sorry about that, will do.
Three 6 East on the hill for a minute. 655 Metro.
655.
Copy, 1502.
10-6 Transdown.
1502.
Bravo 681 DOT.
What's your location?
Copy, 1502.
Block 20.
Copy. Let me know when you get here. We have to escort this lady off the school property.
Copy.
3-4. Last squad, please go again.
Sorry, we're going to be brief delayed traffic. Humble Grovey, Kilo Mike Juliet, 911.
Can you please repeat your location?
Humble Grovey.
2263. Copy, Humboldt and Robbie, 1503.
6-8.
Paramedics, you can cancel.
Copy.
529.
1503.
Five 3
529. Can you sign me out, please? I'm going to switch cars. And you put myself in 528 on a detail. You can use 401 Robert.
Copy, I will when you sign back in. Sorry. 1504.
Well, we're not finding a whole lot going on, folks. Probably going to stick with this till 3:30, and then I'm going to call it a wrap.
I'll be quick, Paul.
Definitely, 1504.
Woodbury 7873, your status.
353, I copy. You're en route to the shoplifter at 1744 Suburban Avenue,
Turn
1505.
signals are a lot more effective when you do them at least 100 feet before your turn, and not right when you get to your turn.
Safety medics at 1466, number here.
161 Metro. 161. Driver is transported by HM. They have obstructed standing by person. Get a call.
Report on the PCA. You can mark this one advised with 240.
Copy, 1506.
Call.
Thank you.
009-815 and 009-815. Thank you. Welcome, 1506.
248, we're close for it.
Copy, go for it, 1507.
801.
My call's going to head go to an officer. It's a theft.
Copy.
550 Metro.
550.
Good for sure.
1507.
1507.
Go ahead.
Did you copy 801? Are you able to take that call for target back?
I'm going to look for a call here that someone says a backseater says they called into police department.
Grove 8115. Loss prevention and target is requesting to be seen for a report of theft.
Copy.
Metro.
504.
I believe St. Paul's en route to a crash on Burns and Upper Afton. Can you start medics as well?
10-4, we'll do 15 Copy.
And Metro, can you reach out to St. Paul and have them come code as well? Possible overdose.
Metro 504.
Go ahead.
Just to confirm you are on scene.
Yeah, A-frame.
Losing time. Just let them know to meet us at the door.
Sorry, folks, there were a few calls there I had to check out on the CAD.
Email needing an emergency bowel surgery at Woodlands.
Copy 1510.
For Metro.
Metro, log 1 Narcan.
Narcan 1511.
Medics code.
Using medics code at 1511.
702.
Adult males be overseas.
Copy.
This little area back here gets some stolen cars dumped in it periodically.
Metro 504.
Go ahead.
Ramsey County is wondering if the scene was secure for medics.
Yeah, we're good.
Thank you, 52.
This is another white Hyundai.
3 Metro. Please start me at the answer one, unoccupied block in the turn lane, 61 and 60. Mary Union, Paul
333.
333.
We have an APD at Burns in Birmingham. State has just started medics for an overdose.
504 Metro, Narcan ×2.
1514.
So, the
Okay,
state
so
came across an
1514.
accident at Burns in Birmingham, and apparently one of the occupants of the vehicle is overdosing,
371.
and they have administered Narcan twice now.
10-8, I'll go with 333 and I'll take that right.
Which means the first dose did not have them start to come around.
333, yours there.
Fentanyl overdoses are far, far too common.
Go ahead.
Residential alarm, 342 Mississippi River Boulevard. Covers General Bird.
Fentanyl abuse
Copy, we're on
is
it.
far, far too common.
Yeah, 1514.
Three 353, put mine back in pending and I'll go with 371.
Copy it to the APD at Burns in Birmingham, 1515.
You do not want to look at me.
Motor vehicle accident without end road and Lake Road, 2 vehicles. Black BMW SUV versus a gray sedan.
Up on the 3rd floor.
Copy up on the 3rd floor for 250.
Search and go. Yeah, with us, but it's 638 Dale Street. Suspicious. Caller says that the house was involved
What?
in a
The
fire.
car
a
is
couple of
clear.
weeks
He's
ago,
got a
and
valid one.
that's
Have any
for
warrants?
the service garage door.
Chance's Tavern here on the right, the former Porky's Bar. A very fun little neighborhood establishment owned by my friend Tom and LaFleche and his wife Molly. I'm sorry.
Go ahead and take Frank in the narcotics complaint, 1516.
Well, I'll tell you, folks. Oop. Well,
Let's go. Can you go again, please?
my screen appears to have gone.
Try and take one in the
You are crazy. Me already. I need to.
Oops, see where that's at.
B12.
For RP requesting to be seen at 6939 99th Street Court. Squad to search 248's location at 533 Striker for DOC. Female is resisting arrest.
Okay, that's on the west side of town, folks. That is a long distance away, especially during this traffic. So we will not be going there. I don't know exactly why, but my screen went black for a minute. But it appears we are still live. Oh boy. A black cat just crossed in front of me. So maybe we're about to get busy. We'll see. It's got 12 minutes for something to happen. And then I'm going to have to sign off, folks.
7155, your status? Over.
Is there a central bus that can start to 533 Striker for RRA?
So an RA is a resisting arrest. And when force is used, the supervisor has to be called to the scene with St. Paul PD.
I'll call for just
And many other agencies. But whoever it is they're taking into custody is certainly loud.
Yeah, I'm in route.
1519.
Yeah, in all reality, I am not superstitious at all about black cats. Black cats are my favorite. Especially Stormy, who belongs to my good friends Robbie and Jen. Robbie and Jen, I'm not going to share what's going on, but I just want you to know, especially you, Robbie, you're very much in my prayers. I love you, brother.
371, place tag when you're ready. .371, go ahead.
Minnesota Kilo Bravo, Lima 203, and Minnesota Golf Papa Delta 121.
Copy, 1521.
Came back with a warrant hit on that vehicle I just ran, but turns out it's a similar name and date of birth, but not the person.
One more plate is Minnesota Sierra Tango Golf 69.
Copy, 1522.
371, do you need another squad down there?
371, I think we'll be good. Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you, folks, the CAT team is out there looking for stolen cars. The intelligence unit is diligently
357, 249, clear.
digging up information to see who might be driving some stolen cars we're looking for. I'm looking for anything going on, and it's just not happening much today. So I hope my conversation has been interesting enough to keep you with me. For all of you who are staying with me, I really appreciate it. Love it when you guys ride along with me. occasional days when I can't make it out, I feel a little bad, to be honest with you. Because you backseaters are an amazing group of people. We are northbound on Westminster at Magnolia. Westminster is a pretty popular thoroughfare for the auto thieves to avoid the main streets. They can get on it directly off of Cayuga, which comes over from the Rice Street area, or you can get off of 35E from either direction onto Cayuga, make a quick turn onto Westminster, and get to the northern end of the east side fairly quickly. Frighteningly quickly sometimes. Well, I'm going to take a slow roll down Arkwright towards the Law Enforcement Center. And in about 5 minutes here, I'll be wrapping it up for the day. You should have a few of us on different cameras live tomorrow night. I'm not sure if the sheriff and I are going to be riding together or separately, but the sheriff and I will be out, and possibly Deputy Sparks, Under Sheriff Mighty Mike Martin, it's going to be a Friday night, not too miserable of weather. And there may be something going on, which certainly was not happening today. Health Partners Specialty Center right there. Always busy. There are a lot of diseases that when I was a young man, I was sure we were going to have cures for before I became an adult. There's definitely been some great improvements, and in some cases, some cures. But it would be nice to see a lot more of that. hello to my friend Shiloh, Scott Tesh.
336, investigate 755, testimony.
Copy 755, just line 5020.
248.
248.
259 is going to be transporting our steel to the LEC and we'll be following them.
Copy transporting and following to the LEC 5029.
259 mileage 55407.
Copy 5029.
Well, folks, I am rolling into Law Enforcement Center here. Need to make a pit stop and do a little bit of paperwork. So I am going to wrap it up for today. Thank you again to everyone who rode with me today. I hope it was enjoyable for you. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Live on patrol. Live from Ramsey County, St. Paul, Minnesota. Have a good night, folks.
271.
371. Can you change this to an AOA, please?
Copy for 230.